Okay, go ahead and do another video. I'm glad you're still with me and still paying attention to these videos. But again, we're missing the front view, so we're gonna go ahead and do what we always do. Top view, we're gonna project down. The right side view, project over. Again, on the right side view, anything horizontal or change of planes, we're gonna project. So let's go ahead and do this. Hold the vertical on the top, come down lightly, all the ones on the right, project over, change of planes right here. There's a line that changes, intersects, and then top. Just like that. Now look at our shaded area. Bottom left corner is where these two intersect right here. I'm going to go all the way up to the top, all the way up to the top. Come over just a little bit. A little bit is to this line because that's the first line that we use. Again, we have to use every line. We cannot draw unless it's on one of these projection lines. So you're here, you're going to come down. There's a line here that says stop, but this doesn't stop right as we go down. So it's going to go all the way down to the farthest line before the bottom. So the farthest line before the bottom is right here. Then it comes over. Not to the farthest, but the one next to it. And then back to the top. And back over. So then we can go ahead and say, goes all the way down, then back to this beginning. Then you're like, okay, we did not use this one. You're right, we didn't. That is the back of this. Now notice this back up in here is not across the back, it's a little bit down. That's where this is. All it looks like is this. Can I touch that from the front? You bet. That's our front view, guys. So let's go ahead and clean this up. Make it look like good engineering drawings with no weird lines running around our page. Just like so. The lighter you draw, the easier this is to clean up. Okay, that's what it should look like. Now, if we go to the last drawing of this video, we're going to go ahead and it says we're missing the right view. We have the top and the front. Again, we're going to project. And I'm going to project this one just to get this intersection. Where these two lines intersect, we're going to do our 45-degree angle. Okay. All horizontal lines go over. Here's a horizontal line right there, and then the bottom. All horizontal lines on the top view project over, touch, come down. Horizontal line comes over, projects, comes down, over, down, oh, don't go crooked, over, down. Now what I'm going to do, since this is already taken care of, I know this is my top. This is as high as the line can go, so anything above this I'm going to go ahead and erase just so you can see that isometric better. And plus it doesn't look like there's a ton of lines everywhere. Because when you have all those lines there, it does get confusing. I understand that. So let's go ahead and erase those. I know the video is getting a little bit blurry, but now we're cleaned up some. So now we have the top, and here is the bottom. Let's go ahead and look at our shaded areas. The bottom left is right here, right here. If you notice, it goes up to the first line, or a line. If you notice, here's the little segment, and it's this height. So it's going to go up to this line right here. So I know it comes up to that line. That's this line right here. So it comes up to it. Let's go ahead and fill this in. This looks like just a little rectangle. Like so. Not a big deal. That's kind of what it looks like. There's another one right here. This ledge is actually this top of this. That's this height. If you notice, this is on, they're touching each other. So this line is actually this. It's right here. but it comes up a little bit taller to this edge. Like so. Now this shaded area is on this line here, but it goes up to the top. It goes up to the top. And it comes over and back down. Comes over, back down. Okay, then you're like, well, there's one more. If you look over here, there's a little segment behind it. You can't see it over here, but it's back there. It's the same thing as this on the other side. So it's identical on this other side here. Just like so. Again, let's go do what we're supposed to do. Get rid of these projection lines. Again, feel free to pause, rewind, stop, listen to it again, slow down, because I do it fairly fast for those who really don't know what's going on. So feel free to pause and rewind, go back, and watch it again if you have to. There's the right view, and this concludes the video.